Spain versus France. Who has the edge in the 2026 World Cup semi-final? The 2026 FIFA World Cup has reached the stage every football fan dreams about, the semi-finals. After weeks of unforgettable moments, dramatic upsets, and incredible individual performances, only 4 teams remain. One of the biggest clashes is now set: Spain versus France. This isn't just another knockout match. It's a battle between two of Europe's football giants, each carrying a different identity, a different philosophy, and one shared goal: reaching the World Cup final. Spain arrive in the semi-finals full of confidence after a dramatic 2-1 victory over Belgium in the quarter-finals. It wasn't an easy night. Fabian Ruiz opened the scoring before Belgium fought back, and just when extra time seemed inevitable, substitute Mikel Merino scored an 88th-minute winner to send Spain through. It was another reminder that this Spanish side can stay calm under pressure and find decisive moments when they matter most. Remarkably, this is only the second time since winning the 2010 World Cup that Spain have reached the semi-finals, making this run even more significant. One of Spain's biggest strengths throughout this tournament has been their ability to control matches with possession. They don't simply keep the ball for the sake of it. They use possession to dictate the tempo, stretch opponents, and patiently create openings. Their midfield has once again become the heartbeat of the team, while younger attacking players have added pace, creativity, and confidence. Even when matches become difficult, Spain have shown patience instead of panic, and that composure has become one of their greatest weapons. Standing in their way is a French team that looks every bit like a World Cup favourite. France reached the semi-finals with a 2-0 victory over Morocco, delivering one of their most complete performances of the tournament. Their attack has been led once again by Kylian Mbappé, whose pace and finishing continue to make him one of the most feared players in world football. Alongside him, France's depth across the pitch has allowed them to remain dangerous in almost every phase of the game. Following their quarter-final win, many bookmakers strengthened France's position as one of the leading favourites to lift the trophy. What makes this semi-final so fascinating is the contrast in styles. Spain usually want to dominate the ball, build attacks patiently, and force opponents into making mistakes. France, however, are often at their best when the game becomes fast and open. They don't necessarily need long spells of possession because they can transform a single turnover into a dangerous counterattack within seconds. That difference in philosophy could define the entire match. The midfield battle could become the most important area on the pitch. If Spain succeed in controlling possession, they can limit France's opportunities to attack in transition. But if France repeatedly disrupt Spain's passing rhythm and win the ball in advanced areas, their pace could create major problems. This is where tactical discipline becomes just as important as individual talent. Another key factor is experience. France have a squad filled with players who have already competed in the latter stages of major international tournaments. They understand the pressure that comes with World Cup knockout football. Spain, meanwhile, have blended experienced leaders with an exciting younger generation that appears fearless despite the enormous occasion. That balance between youth and experience has been one of the stories of Spain's tournament. History also adds another layer to this rivalry. These two nations have produced memorable encounters in recent years. Spain defeated France 2-1 in the UEFA Euro 2024 semi-final, while France edged Spain 2-1 in the 2021 UEFA Nations League final. More recently, Spain won an extraordinary 5-4 thriller against France in the 2025 UEFA Nations League finals. Those results suggest there is very little separating these teams, and their recent meetings have consistently delivered drama. As the semi-final approaches, there are still so many unanswered questions. Can Spain's possession football break down one of the strongest defensive units in the tournament? Can France's explosive attack punish Spain on the counter? Will individual brilliance decide the match, or will tactics prove to be the difference? At this stage of the World Cup, one moment can change everything. One thing is certain: football fans around the world are about to witness one of the biggest matches of the tournament. Spain are chasing a return to the World Cup final for the first time since their historic triumph in 2010, while France are aiming to continue their remarkable era of success on the international stage. With world-class players on both sides and a place in the final at stake, this is all the ingredients of a modern World Cup classic. Now it's your turn. Who has the better chance of reaching the 2026 FIFA World Cup final, Spain or France? More importantly, tell us why. Let's discuss in the comments.